This is a Headgum podcast.
Hannah, I gotta say,
What?
No, I was gonna say your makeup is not the best it's ever looked. It's okay. I was gonna say, not the best it's ever looked. It's
you
okay.
Look like shit. I like that. Yeah. Yes. Mess around. That's what I'm talking about. Stand all day. Mess around. All night. Look at that. Look at that.
They messing around.
Yeah, babe, what's going on?
You know, I've had to change my approach for watching these recaps. I've realized.
Why?
I have to watch them immediately before we record them. Like while I'm getting ready, I watch them right before.
I've been I'm here filming, so I haven't had a ton of time. So last night after we wrapped, I watched one episode and then I fell asleep. So I couldn't get to the next one until literally right before I was watching. So I'm well versed on the second episode that we're going to record today. But the first one,
Yeah, so if you're listening, we double record. We will record 2 episodes at the same time. So today we're recording coming out. Then after this record, we're going to record Swoot. And so we'll watch 2 episodes and then do our recap. And it is true. I realized we should do it the other way. Watch the second one and then watch the first one. So it's fresher in your head.
yeah. Oh yeah. But then the second one gets.
But then the problem is
short
we
end of
did
the
that. I
stick.
remember season 1 when we were recapping. Do you remember this? We did them out of order a little bit when we would watch and record. And then we were so confused by story because New Girl, I feel like, is one of the few sitcoms that actually has a very consistent series thread that they track emotionally. And so if you do watch them out of order, you're like, wait a minute, why are they together? Or what happened here? It's not just like a jokes, funny show. Like they have emotional story points that are going from episode to
100%.
episode that you really have to keep track of. So if you watch it out of order, you're just screwed, but in a different way.
Oh, 100%. 100%. So yeah, for me, me going through it with you on this
Yes.
will feel like
Yes.
a bit of a refresher. So I think, yeah.
Here's
What I
brought
should
to help
start
us
doing is
today.
watching them both right before, though. I should start watching them both right before.
That's what I
as
do
opposed to
now.
the
I'm
night
telling you,
before.
this is the new move. While you're getting ready, put it on. Here's what I did to help us today, because I knew today was going to be a bit of a journey because you're, making a movie and we've got a lot of, what do you call it, like pots on the stove? That's not an expression, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I brought this.
You brought a crystal. Oh.
I brought a amethyst crystal, very Winston Bishop, to help us today. I was going to try to fashion it into a necklace and hang it here, but it's actually quite heavy. You brought a plastic plant?
Yeah. Very. That's all I got.
All right, let's get into it. We are doing from season 4, episode 13, coming out, written by Sophia Lear. Oh my gosh, what a talent. The most amazing, wonderful human. And directed by a man that was our first AD for many years and then directed a few episodes, Mr. Bill Purple. Love Mr. Purple.
Love purple. Look at my background. Why do you think my background is the way it is?
It's the only reason we got Prince is because of Bill Purple.
That's right. Bill Purple.
It's a bit of a stretch.
That's right.
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Okay. So, in this episode, Jess and Ryan decide it's time to reveal their truth and publicly announce their relationship to other teachers. The news is not received with fanfare. In fact, things go downhill fast when other teachers accuse Jess of favoritism for choosing Ryan's field trip proposal. Then things go from bad to worse when Jess backtracks and changes the field trip plans in an effort to appear impartial. And you know what? It's actually Coach driving their decision to come clean because he's sick and tired of not being the hot teacher at school anymore. We've all been there. Winston tries to help him find his mojo with the powers of a crystal. And of course, after years of thankless corporate grind, Schmidt gets an ulcer. Yeah, we've all been there. When I first watched this, I have ulcers. And I've had surgery before because of them.
What? For your ulcers?
Yeah. Oh yeah, stress, bro. Stress will do it to you. And so I had him recently. This movie is really on top of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. And
I know.
and so I've been getting. They're back. And watching this episode, I was like, oh god, oh boy, I've been feeling it. And what's crazy? What made me feel it was the coffee.
Would you like me to ship this crystal to you? And then you could just sleep with it on your belly?
How long would it take for it to get here?
You could overnight it.
Yeah, I'm in St. Louis.
Just have this big crystal. Oh, well,
Yeah.
when Schmidt describes it and he's like, the burning, is it burn? Does it feel like that?
Yeah.
I never had an ulcer. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it burns. You can feel like exactly where it is. Like it's bad.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
It's all your fault.
Probably. Okay, when we come back, we will dive into the episode and more of Lamorne's personal health crisis. See you in a minute. So here's the deal with this episode. You are the one, or Winston is the one, that like dives right into this crystal world. And look, we have both lived in LA. We all know all the ladies that take all their crystals on the night of the full moon and they put them out under the full moonlight to charge them up. And then they, your eyeballs right now are so large. It's like you're so mad at what I'm just saying. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just saying.
You're right. Well, because you're right. I do know these people, and they're not. Yes. They're not great. They're unremarkable.
I love
people.
that they give Winston LA girl attributes that you then have to like ride or die with during the show.
Oh God!
Such an LA girl thing to do. And you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe it works. I don't know. I'm sitting here with this ginormous crystal. A friend gave it to me from LA, and I'm up here in Canada now with it. And I'll tell you, I'm very nice at this crystal because I don't know.
What if it has the powers of like Superman's home? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like it could.
Have you noticed
Have you noticed anything differently since you've had this crystal?
I don't know, but I don't want to find out. I don't want to be like, buy crystal, go live in a shoebox, and then what if something changes? I'm too paranoid. Okay, also I will say that watching this episode, I don't know if this happened to you as we go through it, but it was slightly triggering because it reminded, that's also a very LA girl thing, just like, oh, it was slightly triggering because it reminded me of all my school field trips. And kind of this episode shows what a sham they all are.
Oh, yes. The good old school field trips. I think I went to a prison once for a field trip.
No, you did not.
I think I did. I'm trying to remember.
You did not go to prison. Yeah.
I either went for a field trip or I went to visit a family member. I can't remember, but it was one.
You should figure that out. Your old elementary school is going to be calling you, being like, Lamorne.
Shout out to Fernwood. Took us to a prison.
Scared straight. That was a thing.
I know.
That was a thing in the 90s, man. Maybe they did. And look at you.
Mm-hmm. You want to be tough.
In prison.
You want to be bad? It was like, yeah, I want to smoke cigarettes. Right, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Whoa.
Really? That was also a thing? Like, yeah, smoking a cigarette was like an indicator that it was all, you were going to end up in prison. Like, you were just, your life was going downhill.
Oh, 100%.
Like, chill out, man. They had the ads everywhere.
Cigarette just made you cool.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't smoke.
Yeah, shout out to cigarettes. Okay. Shout out to cigarettes.
Shout out to cigarettes. Please don't smoke. It'll kill you. No. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's going to send you to prison eventually. I don't know if that's the marker, but it will kill you.
It will kill you. It will kill you. I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen it happen before. Okay. Okay. So we open. How do we open this episode?
We're doing great on the recap so far.
I know. So we're talking about, and we have limited time, and we're going to get through one episode today. But yes, okay. So we open this episode. Schmidt, he walks in the kitchen, and he finds Winston wearing a very large crystal around his neck. Technically, the guys at work are hazing him, but he secretly loves it. Winston is slow, and I remember watching this going, man, he probably really believes that.
No, you know what I do think about Winston? I think Winston is one of the few characters on TV that is truly comfortable with his authentic self. Like, he is so weird and bizarre, like cat bowls with the names on it. We talked about this at length last time. And this now with the crystal. He just is like, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to be on this trend. I'm going to do the thing. And truly does not care that he will then get razzed for it. I love that for him.
No. Yeah. I'm trying to get there in my life.
That's what I'm saying. I'm more self-conscious.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jess talks to Principal Foster saying, like, look, I think it's time for us to come out and just say our relationship. Coach helps get her to this place, but we learn that Coach has some ulterior motives on why he wants the relationship out. Because he used to be the hot available teacher, and then
but now he's
goes
not.
In ya, came at ya.
That's
and now
100%.
he's not. So he's got to be like, look, he's off the market. Come back to me.
Yeah. Yes. Again, I look at things like that, like it's like a new girl thing that they have to do. Obviously, they'll say this guy here, just like the last episode we talked about where they were calling me a sweet six, and then they bring this guy in. They're like, he's the new hot guy. No one's hotter than Damon Wayans Jr. It's just fake.
It's a fact.
No one's hotter than Damon Wayans Jr. He's the hottest man alive.
I would also wow.
Alive.
Did Damon put you in this movie? Like, what's happening? You've been so nice to Damon right now. Also, I would just like to argue that it would be a very thin sliver of the Venn diagram of the women that would like to partake in Julian Morris and those that would like to partake in Damon Wayans Jr.
Yeah.
They're different types of men.
I think if you combine the women that would like to partake in Damon with the women that would like to partake in Julian Morris, you will get the amount of women that want to partake in Lamorne Morris. I'm just putting it out there.
Three ladies.
I think they both are married. They both are married. I want to say. I'm single.
Okay. But we go along for the ride. Damon feels so threatened.
Yes.
Well, he sells it very well as Coach that he needs them to be out so that he can be the hot guy again. So she has to now, when it comes to the school field trip, make it seem like she's being fair. And of course, in perfect new girl fashion, they have Brian Gozinio pitch a great field trip. Right?
Well, here's the thing.
Space field trip, it's wonderful. And then the rest of them are trash.
Dog shit. They're really, really bad. They're really. I think one of them, one of the teachers that Coach was sleeping with, that's now interested in Ryan, had nude photos of her in the pamphlet. I mean, like, this is supposed to be for kids. This is supposed to be for children. These teachers should not be teachers, by the way. Yeah. And so it's very obvious that she's picking the right field trip. But, like, that's the problem, though, you have with being public with your relationship is because, it's going to seem unfair. It's going to seem unfair. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, you can't accuse me of favoritism. This is blatantly obvious. But they can accuse her of favoritism to use it to manipulate her to get their way. I love also all the male teachers just assuming that means that she's willing to sleep with people so that they can then like trade a sexual favor for like a teacher.
Brian Posen.
Like that was their male takeaway. The women are pissed and the men are like, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it feels like. That's what she was down with. You know what I mean? She's got
all the women think she's a tramp.
Teacher casting couch.
And all the guys think she's available. Going into the vice principal's office, being like, "I know how this works."
Brian Posen, can I just say his phone call, his fake phone call to his mom was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. Very Family Guy elongated joke. Just the way it just kept going. The phone call just kept going. Oh my God, that guy is brilliant. Such a brilliant actor.
He's so brilliant. I also want to know how much of it was improvised. Because when he just kept going, and just his choices, even if it was written like that on the page, the length of time of the fake mother, yelling at him or whatever and not listening to him that he took. Comedy genius.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it takes funny people in Video Village, the director, the writers, to let it play out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To not just call a cut.
Yeah. And then when they're doing the edit, when they're back in the edit and putting it together, when you have literally a finite amount of time, that's all you're given when you're a network show. You can't bend the rules by even a few seconds here or there, right?
Yeah.
To sit there and be like, we're going to let this whole joke play, because it always comes at the expense of something else. That's just what it is.
Oh, 100%.
I'm so grateful for those moments where they just let this extra long moment happen. It is so funny.
Oh, yes.
Oh. All right.
Okay. So meanwhile, Schmidt's back at the apartment. He's trying to sneak off to work, but Nick's not having it. Why? He's got these damn ulcers, like we talked about. He's got these damn ulcers, and the doctor told him, hey, man, you got to sit your ass down. You can't do work. You can't be working here. So Kai and Nick, they want to comfort him. They say, listen, you gotta chill, you gotta relax. And so what they do is they decide to swaddle him in a little blanket, right? Mm-hmm. And shockingly, it works immediately. It works, well, in Schmidt fashion, it works instantly. The moment they wrap it around him, he's aggressive, they wrap it around him, he goes, okay. It's just immediately.
You know what I wanted to see though immediately, because then Jake of course has the funniest line ever when he's like, "Now do me." I wanted to see, have you ever seen those videos where they like swaddle babies and then when they unswaddle them, their little arms go like just like pop open like this, and it's very cute. And then parents will do like a montage of like their little arms popping out. I really wanted to see that with both Max and Jake. I wanted to see them unswaddled in a cute little.
It's too late for me to try. I never did that. I don't think I ever recorded swaddling my daughter like that and her arms popping out. She's 5 now. I don't know if she'll let me do that.
I know. But she can swaddle you, and you can see if that's your response, and it might help your ulcer.
Oh, it actually might. It actually might. Hey, Lily, get a blanket. Okay.
Imagine if she just started running in. Okay, Daddy.
Yeah, how'd you get to St. Louis? So then, yeah, I know. So now, oh my God, this is one of my favorite moments of the episode when he's trying to put the moves on the hot teacher Ruth, and he decides he's going to test out his Cockney accent.
Out of all the British accents.
Oh my God, he goes with Cockney, and it's funny. Damon's high-pitched Cockney voice is hilarious.
You're right, darling. Sweeps.
I forget what he said, but it was funny.
Well, Jess is having her office hours. All those guys are thinking she can have like a sexual favor to get their trip. All the women are calling her a tramp, and she basically folds, right? And she's like, fine, we'll do the foliage trip, and fine. Even though she knows in her bones it's not right. She's trying to balance being a good vice principal and her relationship. So she does the wrong thing in an effort to do the right thing.
Right. 100%.
Doesn't work out. Spoiler alert.
No, it does not. And so now we're back at the loft. Winston, God, he's still in his crystal thing, and he tells Coach that he thinks this crystal is going to help him get laid. Let me tell you something. I've been out in LA and I've seen these dudes with crystals, and shockingly, they are surrounded by women. Now, they're not the kind of women I want to be surrounded by, because they're also like weirdos too. So.
I need to encourage you as a current single man, and also with the awareness that LA women are some of the hottest women in the entire world. It attracts the most beautiful women in the world. I'm just going to say to you,
I don't care. I don't care what you look like. Get out of here with all that crystal stuff.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Right,
you could be
fine.
If Zoe Kravitz walked up to me with crystals around her neck and was like, "Did you know about the energy healing of?" I'm out.
No chance you'd be out. It's your ick.
I'm out. I'm out.
Truly
it's
your
saying,
ick.
it's saying a lot about you. And it could be me, because these crystals could be doing whatever they say they're doing.
Sure.
But I don't know. I haven't seen it. And when you sit, and so you know what it says to me too? When you say, oh, I got this crystal, I got that crystal, and this crystal does that, and I say outside and I charge my crystals, it tells me you ain't got no job. It tells me that you are
girls
just
in LA. They're very hot.
procrastinating. Yeah.
They love
just
their
out
crystals.
Here with no damn job. And I don't know if I...
Listen, everybody's going to have something. And if it's going to be a crystal, I go, take that, bro. Just take that. Everybody's got their little isms.
Gosh.
Let her you think that the rose quartz brought you together. Okay. I'm just trying to not shut a door.
Hey, Mom, meet Debbie. Hey, Debbie, what do you do for a
Debbie?
living? I'm a healer. I just throw crystals on people.
You're just gonna start shutting doors. I'm trying to find you a wife. Listen, okay, I have to say something because this is also, I have pictures of this and I feel like I have a behind the scenes video of this I'm going to try to find and we can put it up on our Instagram. So when Coach talks about, right, Winston goes like, he's holding his crystal and he's like, I'm telling you, Coach, this gives you the courage to do the one thing that scares you the most. That's a really good Winston. No, it's not. Okay. And good. Then Coach goes, to me, it's country music line dancing. Also, one, shared fear. I would hate the idea that I have to be in full synchronicity with people. That's a nightmare. But two, in the tag, we do it, right? You guys do this country music dancing. And I feel like I have a video of it, a behind the scenes video, because I remember being there that day and you guys have to do the dance. And of course, Damon's amazing at it. Of course, Zoe falls perfectly in line, is incredible at it. But I encourage you guys to go back and just watch the one and only Jake Johnson. Who hides in the back, and he genuinely is trying to not be seen. So he's actually trying to do the dance, but in a way where he's trying to make it seem like he's not putting any effort in, because that'd be more embarrassing. But he's trying to do it so that it's not obvious that he doesn't know what he's doing, and it's my favorite type of dancing. And it's also how I would do it, because I'm a trash dancer. So I relate to it so deeply. I'm so bad. Like, I can dance. Like, you want to go to a club and go dance? 100%, all day, all night. I'll be the last to leave. But choreography is like an Achilles heel for both Jake Johnson and myself. And him trying to just line dance the most basic steps. I could tell you didn't even know the steps, Lamorne, and you fell into it perfectly, because that's how simple they were.
They're pretty basic. I think it was like 2 moves here, 2 moves there, 2 moves for it. It's like the damn electric slide, but you just hold your belt and listen to country music.
What is country music line dancing? It's the electric slide. Just hold your belt.
Your belt. That's basically what it is. And you're right. Jake can't do it. Jake can't do it. Also, let me just add, I don't even want to date a girl named Crystal. I don't even.
Bro, you're gonna die alone. Let me help you. Stop saying these things out loud. This is gonna go out to the world. Text me this shit. Don't say this. Crystals, if you're out there, Lamorne will consider you. If you have your crystals, keep them. Just don't talk to him about it a lot. Ladies, he's very handsome and kind.
Man.
Just on a crystal pick today.
So Nick, he wakes up from his swaddle nap and he finds Schmidt in the bathroom using this old school word processor.
Bro.
Schmidt says, you can't Kathy Bates me forever. And then somehow he turns this around on Nick and says, stop trying to turn me into you. Aren't you bored of doing nothing all day? Mentally, you used to be like Da Vinci and tie-dye. Which is 2 things. I love how Schmidt is constantly just shitting on Nick and his career choices. It is wild. It is wild. But 2, I love this flashback. The
most disgusting flashback I've seen.
They basically created a teat. Is that what it was? What was it?
The
it was
beer
like
teat.
Beer teat. The beer teat. That's wild.
Out of it looks like an old glove.
And then they sold it.
And he's sucking on one of the finger udders.
Kids in college will buy anything.
That's true. They're all excited.
They're all just literally sucking on gloves.
You did it.
It's like, or just drink the beer, dog. Just drink it from the bottle, cuz. Anyway, so now they're having this little back and forth. Nick says, you've changed too. You used to live by your own rules. What does this get you? Schmidt says, the sponge account. Ugh. Red potatoes if I'm lucky. And Nick is pissed. He walks out in frustration. Says, great. I hope work keeps you walking around with your guts in a rusty old wagon. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that an accurate description?
That's what it feels like. It is not fun, not pleasant.
So they both take it to heart, though. They both take it to heart, which starts to impact themselves, right? And their choices. All of a sudden, Nick's awake very early, which is before noon, which, shout out to him. What a life. And he says, of course I'm up. Sun's up, Miller's up. People say that.
Sun's up, Miller's
Nothing
up.
I love more than somebody inventing a catchphrase for themselves.
Sun's up, Miller's up.
And Winston, by the way, is so on fire in terms of noticing everybody being insane in this episode. He's the one who clocks that Coach is now just trying to dress like and be Ryan.
Oh my God.
I didn't pick up on, to be honest with you. Thank goodness for winning
You
the
didn't?
fish. No,
you didn't?
I didn't.
Well, in rewatching it, I immediately thought, oh yeah, okay. I see. It was
I know what's happening
the
here.
glasses, the sweater, with the button up underneath. Yeah, that's goes in you. That's goes in you attire right there.
Wait, are we at the horse fart joke? Because it's one of the most disgusting, funny things in the entire world, where they talk about how Schmidt is just in the back of Gina in a 2-person horse costume where she gets to fart on you all day. I don't know why.
Oh gosh.
Maybe because I have like a kid at heart, but an old school fart joke really makes me laugh.
I don't think we're there yet, but yeah, let's go. Let's talk about it, Hannah. Why do you like?
Because that's a nightmare to me. Not country line music dancing. One nightmare for me. Bless you. Do you have a
Guys,
cold
I'm not doing
and
great.
an ulcer?
And I have an eye injury, so I have to go to the doctor.
What?
That's why I have to leave her.
What kind of eye injury? What happened?
I don't know. It's like very painful. My eye throbs. It's hard to blink when I think it's painful. No, it's been like this for 4 days. I've been filming this. Today's my only day off, so the only time I can get into the doctor today. So.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm sick. So yes, I'm not doing great. Yeah, guys.
This is very meta for this episode. With I understand now when you watch it and you watch Schmidt just suffering. You're like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to remember this episode. It's too close to home.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Okay, so there's this reference that's made about the fact that Schmidt was in this 2-person costume when he was in the back of the horse. Then Gina, his boss, just farted on him the entire time. And now they're back at work. Schmidt's back at work, and he's begging his boss, Gina, to be like, let me run the red potatoes account. Let me have it, even though he's in so much pain, as you can deeply relate to. And she's like, no, I'm going to keep you right here forever. You're the ass to my horse. And that all of a sudden makes Schmidt realize no matter how hard he works, she's never going to let him move above being her best, quote unquote, mid-level employee. And that sparks a fire in him. So now we go back to the field trip, which again, when we wrap up this recap, I'll tell you about one of my worst field trips ever. On the foliage field trip, Coach is acting like Ryan bit on Ruth, the teacher, and she goes, you just sound like a creepy murderer. And she doesn't like it at all. And Jess clocks the fact that they are just at the biology teacher's house, and the kids are made to do yard work to please his mother.
It looks like a chain gang. They're like a chain. I mean, they are doing straight up indentured servitude stuff.
That's right.
And what a genius move by this teacher. I mean, they were getting it. They were getting after it, and then, boom, accidentally hits the old wasp's nest. And
have you ever had an angry wasp, by the way, pick you?
No,
no. I've had that happen, and it is crazy. The
Really?
wasp, yeah, it'll follow you. You could try to swat it away or move. It's not like a bee where they're just like, they go off a different thing. Like wasps, mind you, Ruth does say like bees don't bother me. So maybe these are bees. But if you've ever had a wasp that you've pissed off, it's relentless until it gets you. They're so scary.
No, I'm one with wasps. To be honest with you, like there have been times, and plenty of times, where a wasp will kind of follow me around and just kind of chill. Lots of times it happens. It happens all the time.
I feel like you're talking about like wasps and not
like the
bugs.
Like the bugs. What is a wasp? A wasp that's not.
Do you not know what a wasp? Like you've never seen somebody like that's a very waspy woman?
Yeah, it sounds racist, so I just
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant woman? No?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, someone's waspy.
Oh, no. I don't hang out with those.
You're like, no crystals, no wasps.
No wasps. That's what wasps are. No, I hang out with plenty of wasps then, if that's the case. Anglo-Saxon, Protestant women.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestants. It can be man or woman, child.
That is wild. I've
You've
never heard
of that? You've never heard of someone be like, oh, I grew up in a really waspy neighborhood?
Yeah, but it always sounded racist to me, so I just was like, leave me out of it.
You're like, no further questions, Your Honor. Don't get me involved.
Leave me out of it. Yeah,
you just thought they were surrounded by flying, stinging bugs.
No, I thought it was I just honestly thought it was a slur.
Get at it. Well, maybe it is. We should ask somebody that's been called a wasp and how they feel about it. Neither of us have had that experience. I don't know.
Yeah. No one's ever called me a wasp, and if they did, there'd be a price to pay. So all the wasps out there, please write to us. Let us know your experience with being in a waspy neighborhood and what that's like.
Yeah, talk to us.
Or if me saying that makes it sound racist or not.
That's right.
I am curious, to be honest with you.
I'm fascinated by the fact that you never knew what that stood for.
Well, I'm interested in bringing it to my vocabulary now.
You're going to say it like 10 times a day at the eye doctor.
Yeah, we're like, what's up with this waspy ass eye doctor? Yeah, man, fix my eye, man.
Oh no! Oh gosh, you guys. Okay, I love how this is. By the way, all I think from me just misidentifying the fact that this is truly about bees, not about wasps. This is a tangential recap, though. You guys. No, she says I am one with the, or like I'm one with the bees.
No,
like,
Jess. I think Jess makes a comment about the wasps. Is that what? And then, but I could be wrong. I thought she said it, but I'm told, I was also tired when I watched it.
You were like Gina in The Office. She's like, what are these? Doesn't matter. Just taking a handful of meds.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, we learned the name of the biology teacher. It was a huge moment.
Lorenzo. Yes. Lorenzo is so... It's such a funny name for him. I don't know.
They used to say that Berkeley, one of the most talented, gorgeous writers on planet Earth, used to be like the name king, and he would come up with all the funny names. I wonder if Lorenzo was a Berkeley.
Probably did.
Probably.
It'd be so funny if no one named anyone but Berkeley. Berkeley, you're on name duty, and we find out that's all he's ever done on the show.
That's it. He never wrote anything. Just named things.
Names.
That'd be a real fun niche job. I'd love that. My dream is to be able to name people's babies.
Aww.
I know, that'd be cute, right?
Okay.
You could brought me in. There's people who do that. They go to like the ashrams and they have like their yogis and leaders and they name their kid. They're like, this is Ashley. But then they go and then they'll be like, Vikram. And they're like, so this is Ashley, but like her spiritual name is Vikram.
I know a Vikram. Great guy.
I know Vikram too. My cousin Vikram.
Oh, is he? Before
I know. Is that the same Vikram?
No, my Vikram's different. My Vikram's different. I do want to bring something up before we continue.
Okay.
Do you know?
Oh no.
Who AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Huge New Girl fan.
Really?
Huge New Girl fan. I just found this out. We've been talking on social media.
Okay.
And he wants us to go to a concert. He wants us to go to their Vegas show.
Get out of town.
It just popped in my head for some reason. And I was like, holy crap, I forgot to mention that. And I know we're going to keep going on with the podcast. But
does he remember coming to Much Music, and I was a VJ, and I interviewed them, and there was a very cheeky conversation that went kind of viral at the time. I wonder. I'll send you the video. You send it to AJ and see if he remembers. It was such a huge interview because they were the biggest band in the world, and then I was the person that just scheduling wise ended up going and interviewing them at Much Music. And there was, I'm trying to remember, we got to find the clip. Someone tagged me in it.
Ooh, we got to bring him on the show. we got to bring him on the show. He's got an album coming out. He's got an album.
Really?
He can promote his album.
Solo?
Yeah, the 27th. A solo album on the 27th of November. We got to bring him on the show.
I mean, if we're plugging the album, they better invite us to a show. Holy.
Hell yeah, we going to the show.
Holy.
And if I see any women in there with crystals, I'm out. I'm out.
The age range of who's going to the Backstreet Boys concert, which is you and me too, bro, is it's a crystal loving crowd. I'm just gonna say.
Nah, let me see. 40 and up. 40 and up. Call your boy. Call your boy. What Dion Cole say? I love a vintage
my gosh.
woman.
Okay, can we get back to this? We are
yes,
losing our minds today. This is the meds.
Okay.
This is the meds. This is a crazy episode. We're all in our weird situation. Okay, let's just boil this down because really all I want to do is talk about my field trips at school. Okay, so let's boil the rest of this episode down. Jess basically is like, look, I care about what people think about me. I can't just be going out in the world being like, I don't care what they think. I could do what I want. And so she owns that. And she speaks from her heart, and she announces that she loves Ryan, and he says he loves her, and the natural order starts to go back to then Coach gets the love of the ladies because they want to heal him because he's got an ouchie. And Nick and Schmidt. Whoa, they have a real moment where they're eyeball to eyeball and connecting again, which we will see play out in the next episode. And they do one of my favorite, I think, back and forths. Do you know what I'm talking about? This back and forth at the door?
When they're jamming out.
When they go on 11?
Ideas. My gosh, yes, that's pretty damn funny. What did he say? It was like
robots.
A bottle with no top. A bottle with no top. That's just a cup.
Black robots. Black turkey.
Black robot. The black robots had me dying. He's like, this is a marketing disaster. He's like, this is a PR disaster. Let's just come up with a different name.
Blackest black of the black robots that are black. And he's like, please stop everything. This is a no. We got to keep going. No robots.
100%. And then, so we close the episode at the bar where everyone's convincing Coach to put on the crystal. He's like, I'm not going to do it. It's not going to do anything. So he cuts to Coach doing the thing that he was afraid of, which is country line dancing to Any Man of Mine by Shania Twain.
It's Damon.
That's right.
Damon, even trying to act like a bad dancer, is still a better dancer than everyone in the cast.
Are we forgetting that he was the star of a movie called Dance Flick?
No, he was not.
Do you don't remember Dance Flick?
Don't tell me that because I'm going to watch that tonight now.
You don't remember Dance Flick? Hannah
No!
Simone. Oh
Truly?
my gosh.
Is this my waspy moment? I've never even heard of Dance Flick.
You never heard Dance
Damon
Flick?
in all of our years of friendship has never mentioned Dance Flick. Does he not want me
Hannah.
to know about Dance Flick? Is it personal?
Hannah.
What?
Oh, you can't see it.
Oh.
You can't see it. My damn thing is on. Here, let me show you. Hannah, you don't know Dance Flick? And I'm ashamed.
No.
Hannah, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of you.
He obviously kept it hidden from me because...
Just Google Dance Flick. You'll see.
Okay, I'm going to Google Dance Flick. Okay, you guys, when we come back from this crazy episode, we're going to share some of our field trip moments. See you in a minute.
Mm-hmm. And
it's my new way of throwing a break.
Back.
See you in a minute. We're back.
Let's see in a minute. Yeah, we're back. And
we're
back.
We're back. Yeah. I'm sitting here with my aquamarine crystal.
That's right. Before we dive, Hannah, were you jealous that you couldn't get a chance to dance with us? I know you're a terrible dancer.
I can't dance. I'm telling you, it's my favorite thing. And so I will tell you a quick story about dancing, just so you know, is that there was a few dances that happened in New Girl. This is one of them. This is one of those moments. Another one was the big Bollywood dance number that happened. We've had a few dance moments that have happened. If you notice, Cece is never part of it because they would see me try and be like, you know what? Not one of her gifts. let's save everybody from. It's not even cute. It's not even like how Jake can kind of make it cute and it's in character. You think Cece should be able to dance. And so it's just like cringy and uncomfortable to watch me try to dance. Here's the joke. I just did Super Troopers 3, the movie. It opens with a huge dance number. So I saw on our schedule in the movie, dance rehearsal. So I say to the cast, there's like 100 people in the cast of Super Troopers. I say like, ooh, I guess I'll see y'all at dance rehearsal this weekend. And Marisa, who's in the movie, looked at me and she goes, what are you talking about? I was like, what do you mean, what am I talking about? Dance rehearsal, it's on the schedule, like, see you Saturday. And she's like, it's just you. I said, huh? She said, yeah, it's just you and Kevin are going to dance. And I was like, there's no, and so I went to Jay, our director, one of the stars of the movie. And I was like, I think you made a mistake. There's supposed to be like 1,000 people and I'm just going to hide in the back. This was my plan. And he's like, Hannah, no, it's you and Kevin doing a full dance routine. And I was like,
You and Kevin Sorbo from Hercules?
Kevin Sorbo, for sure. The star of Super Troopers. Me and Kevin Sorbo.
Oh.
Kevin Heffernan. And so I was like, oh, no. And so I went to dance rehearsal on Saturday. I've never been so terrified in my entire life. Thankfully, they had professional dancers all around us. And I thought, oh, that'll make me feel better. Guess what? It doesn't. Like, I'd rather dance without them around me because now I'm like, now anybody with their eyeballs working, watching, has the reference of how it should look.
Yeah.
And then
it makes you feel a little bit worse. Mm-hmm.
But I will say, I don't know what happened because it didn't exist on New Girl. Man, I figured out how to dance and do choreography, and a new skill got unlocked. And it was fun. Whoa.
Hannah, I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna judge you.
Please do.
I'm gonna critique the dancing because you just said a new skill unlock, which means
that's what I'm saying.
You got to be really good.
I know. It was. Trust me,
and
no one was more surprised than me and Jay, because Jay saw the rehearsal and he was like, "Oh God!" And then something happened, and I'm telling you, it's pretty great. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to say I'm a dancer. This might have been very isolated. An isolated incident of when I could really dance and the choreography was fire and the song was or whatever. Everything came together. My body was like, oh, we can do that. And it was great. Okay. I'm not saying all of a sudden I could just like go do a routine tomorrow. But that routine in that movie made for me was perfect. And I was so shocked. No
twerking? What are you doing?
No twerking. No. I can't say anything else because I'll get in trouble. It's a big part of the movie. Just you got to watch Super Troopers 3 and judge me.
Super Troopers 3 where they're pole dancing the entire film. Bollywood pole dancing.
Can you imagine? I'm here bragging about how good of a dancer I am, and you're just like, girl, you're on the pole the entire time. Okay. Wait. Okay. Can we just talk quickly about... Well, you kind of did. I don't know how you're going to top the fact that you think you went to prison on a school field trip.
Yeah, I thought I did. Could have been. I could have been.
If that is something that you're making up, I'm sure your old teachers or principals sometimes check in on this podcast from time to time. Please, if you have ever taught Lamorne Morris, could you please confirm or deny this?
Yeah.
How could you take kids to a prison?
To scare the piss out of them. That's what they probably did. You know, you want to be a strong man? Yeah. Come on, go to prison. Yeah. You want to talk back to your mama? Yeah. Go to prison.
What I'm realizing now is that I must have grown up in a slightly waspy neighborhood because our school field trips that I was going to complain about was like boring day at the beach. And now it doesn't hold any water compared to your potential.
Y'all went to the beach?
Yeah, it was. Oh, here's the thing. There was so much in the 90s about making sure you got like the plastic rings that were on like holding like 6 soda pops together that might be washed up on the beach. Always cleaning up a beach. always cleaning up the park. Always
So that's community service, basically.
correct, which is basically
Prison.
a charge you can get from prison. We're learning a lot here today, you guys, about our childhoods and school field trips.
Gosh. Oh,
I wasn't saving the whales. I was just doing some prison duty yard work.
You basically went to Lorenzo's house. They were like, let's just get her working. Oh my gosh.
All right, you guys. I don't even know how to talk about this episode anymore. I don't know if we've told you anything about Winnie and Crystal's and Coach's insecurity about not being hot and field trips and ulcer. I guess we kind of did crush it in the most bizarre way of doing a recap episode, and I'm kind of here for it. We're in a fever dream.
Yeah. And you've learned a lot about my do's and don'ts in relationships. I think that's very important. I think that's very, very important. Women slide in my DMs from time to time. Just know that if there's a crystal around your neck in any one of your photos, I'm not responding.
Here's what I would like to say: if you're a girl named Crystal and you're single and you like Lamorne, and you're just gorgeous, smart, hitting it, please slide into his DMs and prove this man wrong. I'm here for all the crystals, the human crystals. And these big old rocks, like this one that I'm scared of. That's why I have it in my house, because someone gave it to me and I don't know what to do with it. Okay, we're going to be back next week with, I will go as far to say, as I think one of my favorite New Girl episodes of all time. Swoot.
Actually, before we go, Hannah, maybe should we do this Roomie message of the week? Are we
oh
doing
my
that?
God, Roomie message of the week. Sure.
Yes. Let us dive into the Roomie message of the week.
Hey, it's Billy Eichner. And yes, I loved shooting the episode of New Girl that I did. Couple of fun facts. I actually go way back with Zoe Deschanel and Liz Merriweather, who created the show. Zoe and I went to college together many years ago. We both went to Northwestern. We were theater majors there. Zoe was only there for about a year, but in that time, we did a musical together called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, a famous musical comedy. And we became friends. And I remember we once went to see The Wizard of Oz together, which had been re-released in movie theaters at that time. This was around 1998 or 1999. And then a few years later, after I graduated, I met Liz Merriweather in New York right after she graduated college. And I was in one of the first plays she ever wrote, which was called Nikki Goes Goth. And it was a satire about the Hilton sisters, Paris and Nikki Hilton. And I played their makeup artist, and it was very funny. And Liz wrote it. Zoe Kazan, another great actress, played Nikki Hilton. And that was in 2002, and we did it off Broadway at a theater festival in Lower Manhattan a long time ago. So when I did New Girl, it was really like a reunion for me and Zoe and me and Liz. And it was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to do it. It was such a funny show and a great episode. The writing was really good, and it was a blast. So hope you guys enjoy it too. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I will say, thanks, Billy.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Billy. I will say this. I remember that. I remember when Billy Eichner came on that he had connections to Liz. I don't know if I knew about Zoe, but I knew that he was an old friend of Liz's. And I will say that is just like the story he just told is like the heartbeat of, I feel like, why so many moments in New Girl are great. Because like Liz's relationships, Jake Kasdan's relationships, Zoe's relationships, especially early on, they called their friends who are mega talented and to direct, to act, and people showed up and like lent their talents for like, you know, like these one-off roles and elevated our show into like another stratosphere. Oh, that's so sweet that he like was like, no, I know these ladies and I love them. Sure, I'll come and be like a dick at Christmas for you guys. I love that.
Well, folks, thank you to Billy Eichner for blessing our episode with that lovely, lovely message. And thank you to you all for continuing to stick with us and hang out and have fun and dive into some of these episodes and keep the crystal women away from me. And next week we'll be back with one of Hannah's favorite episodes, Swoot.
Swoot.
That's right. IG, TikTok at The Mess Around. We also launched our own YouTube channel, folks. Mm-hmm. The Mess Around Pod. Go to YouTube right now. Click the notification bell. Subscribe. Like. When you like the videos, it keeps pushing it up and it helps us out. It helps us to get more out there for you. Also, you send your questions and your voice notes and your stories to themessaroundpod@gmail.com. Or Hannah's email is I am Hannah Simone. It's 2 Simones at AOL.com.
Yeah.
Send her everything you got.
At Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo.org.ca.
Yes. That's Simone with a Y. That is Simone with a Y.
Giving out all of our personal information today, you guys.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. Bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.